teams as well as para teams this year. Next group of boats here is getting ready for race 66, the mixed division rec CDEF semifinal. We're really running ahead today, Lauren, so we're 15 minutes ahead of schedule. This race is expected to start at 10:01, but it's actually 9:46. Okay. So we're really doing beautifully. Thank you to the paddlers for cooperating and to the race team for executing so beautifully. In lane 1 here we have Club Sake, our friends from Seattle. Lane 2, TCC Dragoneers. In lane 3, Krasna Jialong. In lane number 4, Dragon Max. In lane number 5, Dragon Hybrids. Lane number 6 is Diesel Fish. UBC is lane number 7, UBC Current Aurum. And in lane number 8, KP Dragons.
Is now a good time maybe just to talk about the first 6 strokes of our 616?
Absolutely.
Just to share with the...
we talk a lot about numbers, so 5:15, 6:16, there's 4:20, I believe, so yeah.
It's secret online betting codes, but don't tell anybody. No, in fact, as Suzanne has mentioned here, 616 was also the name of the boats we used several years ago, etc. But the first, basically, we should probably talk about what an actual full stroke is in the Dragon boat. And generally speaking, that is as far forward as you can, I will call it lean and rotate to the point of your hip.
And hinge and rotation.
That's right.
Yeah.
And when it hits your hip, that's when you want to start your rotation back. So when we talk about, which we'll in a second, like a half stroke, a 3/4 stroke, that's what we're talking about.
And we can see it right now in the start here.
Off they go.
So they start, usually the paddles start buried at roughly half the way down your thigh. So that'll be your first stroke, and it's a hard dead stroke from a dead stop here. And then you extend the length of the stroke a little bit, perhaps to your knee. Yeah. And then by the 6th stroke, basically you are at a full stroke, and then you have about 3 strokes to transition into your race pace. So that's the 16 first set of strokes there.
Exactly.
We call those really short strokes at the beginning the ups.
Yeah. Exactly.
Looks like in this race, out of the gate, Club Sake had a very, very beautiful start.
Great
and
start.
Actually UBC Current Aurum as well over in lane 7. But there's a little bit of maybe drifting happening, I think, with Dieselfish in lane 6. I'm not sure which of those 2 lanes might be just off course a tiny bit, but it looks okay.
Yeah.
Nobody's too close to each other.
Absolutely. The on-water umpires will take care of that if
That's right.
It starts to look like it's going to be an issue.
That's right.
But definitely you can see we're looking at a little bit more experienced teams as we're moving up in the alpha characters.
Yes, you bet. Really experienced from Club Sake showing through here. They are almost about length ahead. We'll see if they can maintain that through their race pace.
Yeah, because they've already passed the pavilion edge, so this is where things usually start to even out here. They're probably at the halfway mark unofficially right now.
But 4 boats are really vying for that second position. So in lane 2, TCC Dragoneers. In lane 3, Krasna Jialong. In lane 6, Dieselfish. And in lane 7, UBC Current Aurum. So this will be an exciting race at the finish line here.
Absolutely. And KP Dragons in 8, they're not out of it by any means. So quite an interesting change here. You're used to seeing those center lanes, but again, it depends on what's happened with the tide and the experience of the team. Something could have happened that they ended up, or as part of their strategy, perhaps, that they've gone to a different lane.
Could be.
Here we go, the last 100 meters now, Suzanne.
Already there. Club Sake coming through first. Those 4 boats just next to them, the 2 next to them, TCC Dragoneers and Krasna, coming across roughly together. And then Dieselfish and UBC Current Aurum as well. It's going to be really loud on the water if you're out on the seawall right now.
They're
hear the strategy.
close, very close together too.
Goodness.
And they are basically dragon nose to dragon nose right now. And you can see the callers both making their commands down the boat.
Coming across the finish line, number 1. 6-7-3. Oh my goodness. Photo finish.
Yeah, that's way too close to call.
And here come 4 and 8 together and 5.
Yeah, Dragon Max and 5, of course, is Dragon Hybrids, and over there was the 8 was the KP Dragons. So
fantastic race.
Right from the start, though, it was very impressive to watch the jump that Club Sake.
They did. They had a really strong start there. So they're an American team. I wonder if they use a 6:16 or a 5:15. I think Matthew was saying a lot of the American teams use a 5:15 start. So again, that would be their results from race number 66 in the mixed division rec CDEF semi. In first place, Club Sake. In second, Krasna Jalong, and in third place, TCC Dragoneers. So that was a very tight race. Look at those times. So Club Sake with the 2:17.025, Krasna Jalong with 2:19.878, and TCC Dragoneers with 2:20.128. Amazing.
Yeah, very, very well raced by all teams. And I know Kim, the start, had noticed a couple of times and noted to the teams on the water that they're getting a little bit of a push by the incoming tide.
Okay.
So I just double